Hello, 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 everybody. What? What's cracking? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Guys, some jobs are just not for some people. Some jobs are just not for some people, guys. At all. Let me go fill my cup. I just made a video just a while ago. Some jobs are just not for some people. So what I mean by this is I'm not talking about the job that you're doing right now, maybe not suited for it or whatever. I'm talking about real actual jobs that you're not suited for that position. Many people, think of that. Some people cannot. Let me see if this microphone. I'm still trying this microphone, guys. I don't think it works. I don't think it works. I'm gonna take that off. But some people, they cannot handle the sight of blood. Therefore, being a nurse is not for them. Some people can't handle like different scenarios in a job, pressure. Some people can't handle pressure. Some people really can't handle a person not encouraging them. And you gotta handle it. There's some people that can do all that and be like, I'm not scared of needles. I'm not scared of this. Some people are suited for the job. Some people aren't suited for the job. Some jobs are just not for some people. Now, I was talking with my grandma today. My grandma was talking to my cousin about this real estate job she might pick up. I said, that's good for her, real estate's good. My grandma asked me, because I was into real estate, I wanted to do real estate too. But there's one key factor that didn't float my boat, that this is where I say some jobs are just not for some people. Well, I could tell you, I've been into real estate here and there, and I've been thinking about real estating, and people said, just go for it, go for it. So they said the tests are not that hard and stuff. I don't think it's for me. Why? Because if you think about it, if you look at every single real estate agent, they're all dressed up nice. They're all dressed up nice. I am a person that does not dress up at all, guys. I do not dress up. I just wear what I want to wear baggy pants, a baggy shirt. Am I going to be suited for that job? Maybe the books are. Maybe me being a real estate agent, actual agent would be, but just to be in a woman tuxedo or in a dress, you have to dress to impress. You have to dress to get people's attention to buy a house. That's why I don't want to do it for. Because I'm not that dressy type classy person. I could care less on what I wear. If it's a band shirt that I really, really like, I'll keep wearing that band shirt almost every day until that band shirt goes out, until it falls apart into pieces. And I told my grandma, I said, it's just the fact that the rhythm is that you have to dress to impress, and I don't like that. And that's why I got out of that. It's not about the factor of studying and stuff. It's the factors like, what kind of real estate agent am I gonna be? This gothic real estate agent over here who wants to buy houses from a gothic real estate agent. Like, what? And a lot of the people, wear these fancy dancy freaking clothing that costs millions of dollars for no reason. I haven't seen a non-fancy dancy real estate agent. Non-fancy dancy. They always have to have something classy on. But yeah, so some jobs are just not for some people. And I feel like that job will not be for me. There's jobs that I've seen other people in, and I could say, yeah, go ahead, do this, do that. Some jobs that I tried to go into an interview in, or I look at the situation, I ask one of my, in my interview questions, one of the interview questions is, does the company provide you with clothing, such as company shirts? If they say yes, I'm hands down. I do not mind at all using a company shirt at all. Company clothing, I don't mind. If I have to choose my clothing, you're probably not going to get the best outcome of professionalism. Because I don't like a job that I have to wear something different each time. I have to look good. There was one place I went to, one failed interview, and everybody was in their own format. And I'm all like, do y'all not have any like company shirts? Like, no, you could dress however you want. It's like, what? And the girls are all dressed in these little flowery shirts, and the guys are all dressed in these slick back. And I'm like, if you have to provide your own clothing, no, I don't like that. Because then people will laugh at you for wearing the same thing that you wore yesterday, or people will laugh at you for wearing the same thing you wore the other day, and everybody's all pressurized on who looks better, who looks good. Like, and some people say, I don't care how I look, I just wear this and I put it on, it looks good on me, and that's it. Some girls can get away with it. Some girls can wear the same thing in a different way the next day, and they'll be like, oh, you wearing something new today? It's like, no, I'm not wearing nothing new. I wore this just yesterday. Oh, I didn't realize you were wearing that, because now you made it look so fancy dancy. But yeah, some jobs are just not for some people. Some people cannot be paramedics. They won't handle that pressure. Some people don't have bad habits of things, and they cannot handle certain subjects like PTSD things, and then that job is no longer available in their books because now they got PTSD, and every single time they try to do something, it's gonna trigger. Some people just can't work for being a veterinarian anymore because they thought it was going to be all fun and games working with animals, but in the long run, you get all this craziness where you gotta tie the dog down. You gotta be very aggressive towards dogs and cats, especially cats, and you have to handle them aggressive almost hurt them almost aggressively because they won't sit still and give them a shot. And again, some jobs are just not for people. Some people booking jobs, booking accountant jobs. There's no way I could just sit in a desk all dang day and then get paid to do this. Like, that's just not for me either. And it may be for some, it may not be for some. Some people be like, oh, I would like to sit all day in my butt and not do anything and just do paperwork. Same thing goes for like insurance companies and stuff. Life insurance is something different because you not only are you on your butt, but you're trying to recruit others as well as run a business. It's a lot of factors, guys. A lot of factors, and again, I'm not talking about that. Oh, and also, fast food. Fast food is not for everybody. Fast food is not for everybody. There's no way I personally can work in fast food without a hair falling in the food. Like, my hair is gonna be shut. And they're like, well, that's why you're supposed to wear these little nets that catch the hair, and you're supposed to tie your hair back. Bro, I do not tie. I've never tied my hair up in a bun. Never. I hated that because I always hated. Oof. I'm not gonna get into that because it's just a dark history where a hatred of women. But it's just, I don't know, man. Like, there's so many jobs that are just not suited for, and people can't be outside in the heat for so long. So you can't grab a person and say, hey, go ahead and build this house, but you're gonna be in the hot sun. You're gonna be working on the roof, and you gotta have different type of energy up on the roof, and that you're gonna feel anxiety. And some people are like, I can't be in high spots. Well, then that's not the job for you. Operating a roller coaster too, same thing. You got to take these precautions and standard. And then people are just like, I don't know, I just want to push the button and let people ride on them, right? But no, there's other standard procedures. Who are these people? Watch these kids' hands. I don't know what he's carrying. Get my keys close by. But yeah, some jobs are just not for some people in general. And being in like management and stuff, that pressure, a lot of pressure on you. Some people are not suited for that pressure either. They're not suited for that pressure, and they thought it was going to be all fun and games and stuff, and reality check come in, and it's not all fun and games. Fuck, what you doing? But yeah, I don't know. Some jobs are just not for some people, guys. Some jobs are just not for some people. 12-hour shifts, 16-hour shift, people brag about. Some people can't work 16-hour shifts. Some people can't work double shifts. Some jobs are just not for some people. Some people cannot work graveyard, which is overnight stuff. Some people cannot stock shelves, and you may say, oh, it's easy to stock shelves, but sometimes it does get hard. You're like, what's hard about stocking shelves? If you know, you know. Some people just, again, some people are not suited for different type of jobs. Some people think that they can clean a pool, and they're like, oh, I can start my own pool cleaning business. And then in reality, you're spending more on chemicals than getting the job done, and it's not working because something in their pool lining is not suiting up to the pH water level. And to know all that, to be a good pool enthusiast, you have to know pH levels. You can't just go up in there and be like, oh, I can clean a pool. I can take all the stuff out of it, and I could put the chemicals up in there. If you put too much chemicals, it's going to be different. It's going to turn out outcome, and then you cannot be in that water. Like, again, some jobs are just not for some people. Some jobs are just not. If I have just went over with a lot of them already, you know, just know for a fact some jobs are not for a lot of people. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.